What's up, guys? Welcome back to No Man's Land, where we are building our own town. And right now we're doing the rolling because we didn't get it done from the last episode, but I also wanted to show this because I wanted to give somebody some credit. That guy that farms, a huge supporter of this channel. First, thank you so much for all of your support, and thanks for the suggestion because yeah, we should be picking this up with a rock collector, and we should be using it to make lime because then we don't have to spend money on lime. Yes, you are 100% right. I got that comment after I made the last video and part of this one, so we will, moving forward, be doing just that. So that guy that farms, thank you so much. And as long as we're talking about suggestions for him or for anyone else that's watching this channel, if you'd like me to add anything, I will. We've got a pizza place on the way. I'm going to try to make a fish hatchery at some point because that is what somebody wanted to make, do some fish so that we can eat some fish, and that's a great idea. So we're gonna have to try to find that. We've got to get a pizza place in here because Rambo Hacker Gaming needs a pizza place, and who doesn't, right? The man is a genius. We definitely need that. So we've got two things on the way, and we've got some gardens coming to the houses that we will eventually build today. And you're like, well, what do you mean? Well, today's main mission is to make a neighborhood. We are going to get some people involved in our map because here's the thing, we need helpers in this map because we can't do everything. We cannot cut, collect, build, feed the cows, do everything, and also plan and still think that we're going to be anywhere close to sane by the end of it. So we are going to bring in a neighborhood, and then we are going to be able to automate some things. That's kind of how it's going to simulate itself here in the series. Obviously, we don't have a multiplayer here in this one. So what I'm going to do is when we bring in a house, we'll be able to get somebody to, or something to be automated. I guess that's as close as I can get it. But either way, let's stop with the rolling. Let's go feed the cows, and then I will get back with you. Now, one other thing that I thought about making, and I guess we'll just put it in right now, are some greenhouses. And that's because I just want to get the produce rolling. I want to have the ability to feed the people that we are going to be making houses for. I feel that's probably a good responsibility that we should probably take on, but also because we need to make other things, and other things need veggies. So we are going to make a little area here for the greenhouses, and let me just focus and get this done. Now back up here at the store, and we have just purchased a water tank. And why is it so small? Well, because I forgot to record this one thing over here, and that is the water distributor and the water tower. The tank doesn't need to be that big because they're right next to one another, and the water tower, obviously our source of water. I got this because it makes it look like a town, sort of. And I put the water distributor right next to it because time is money, and we have limited of both. So anytime we can save money, anytime we can save time, that is something that we are going to be interested in doing. So we are going to fill the water tank up here and then just drive forward just a little, fill this water distributor tank up, and it will distribute water to whatever we need around this map. Because if not, this would just be a series of us driving and getting water. Now, let's get on with our day because we've got some mowing to do, we've got some grass to collect, and then we have got a neighborhood, or at least a main street, to build. And now done with the mowing, so now we are going to pick it up and obviously use it. But this is going to be the area that we are going to make the town. I would like to have a main street. I would like to have businesses on this main street. And I would also like to have some streets coming off it. That's kind of my vision. But that is not for today. That is going to be the town. Today we are going to make a neighborhood, and it's going to kind of be right over there to the left on that road that we made right there. So let's get into picking up all of this grass because we've got to use the forage wagon, get all this grass off the ground, make sure that we can utilize it, and then we will build the neighborhood. All right, now on to our neighborhood, and we are going to use a couple houses here. We are going to build everything up, and we're going to make one main street. I'd like to put 5 houses on this road, and that way it's kind of a good start, at least in my mind, of where we can put everything, the size of everything, so on and so forth. But let's get all of this built up. And now there we have it, Rambo Hacker Pizza now in business. We are not in New York, but we try our best. And of course, we've got that small town slogan of, where else are you gonna go? And now with the neighborhood already built, we have got a Crone. We are going to drive through it just to look one more time. And hey, if the Crone fits, then any sedan or any normal pickup truck is going to fit down there, no problem. So we have definitely measured correctly. That's great. But now we are going to start mowing a little bit more area over here because we have got some expansion plans. But hey, let's get that done, and then let's get that all collected, thrown into a bin of some sort, either for the cows or the silage. I haven't figured it out yet, but either way, let's get all of this done and then wrap it up for the day. And now with the mowing done, we are in need of a forage wagon. We're going to go grab the forage wagon over here, collect all of the grass, and then we are going to be done with that section so that we can start building on both that and the Main Street area. But hey, if you guys like this kind of content, if you want to follow along with this build of this town, hit the red subscribe button. It really helped me out, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Let's get this forage wagon and let's get all of this grass picked up before we get out of here. And now with the forage wagon collecting all of the grass, we are going to call it a day. We're going to wrap it up. We have built a neighborhood. We have mowed and collected grass for 2 areas, fed the cows, and made a greenhouse area with some water that we can get now here on the map. And of course, Rambo Hacker Pizza is now open. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate your time and watching all the videos. All of the support is really appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one.